Local, reliable broadband. You must be talking about Cascom. I'm Casey French, and we provide amazing support for home and businesses. Internet, television, and phone. We have technicians in your area at all times, and you can actually talk to a local customer service representative. We know our area, and we know our customers. Get to know us. Call Cascom today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Brown County Accounting and Tax recently opened in Mount Sterling. The team brings over 30 years of experience and is ready to advise on taxes, bookkeeping, and payroll. We are ready to meet with you with no obligation to discuss your tax saving strategy and have already helped many in the area. Contact us today at 217-770-8082. We're excited to be part of the community and are looking forward to helping you.
Timewell Drainage Products is a locally owned family company that has provided incredible employment opportunities in our area for over 40 years. Our constantly growing company is always looking for dynamic individuals who want to be part of an innovative, fast-paced team. To join our team, visit us online at timewellpipe.com. Timewell Drainage Products, a proud community employer since 1982.
From competitive youth sports to high school and college athletes to fitness enthusiasts, sports injuries can easily put you on the sidelines. Our orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine physicians are here to diagnose and treat your sports injuries should they arise. Every step of your journey matters to us, and when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. At Blessing Health, we've got you covered from head to toe.
Good afternoon and welcome to Brown County Ladies Softball. We are in Triopia, out in the middle of the fields and blowing like nobody's business. You got Lisa Surratt here, and you're going to have a softball game between the Lady Trojans and the Brown County Hornets. You got Lisa on this side, Steve's on the other diamond doing the baseball game. We're both in our little igloos, but we're hoping we don't get blown away. So pregame is actually brought to you, like usual, by Scranton Heating and Cooling. They not only do heating and cooling, but they also do solar. You can find them on the web at comfortman.com or give them a call at 217-773-2626. And Lady Hornets are on the field taking some warm-up right now. And I'm going to jump into a commercial, finish right in the lineup, and then we'll come back and give you the keys to the game and our lineup, because it will not be long before we have game time. So with that, we'll take a sponsor break and be back with you.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Keppy. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
Maintaining your lawn can be a never-ending battle, but Bemis Lawn Service, with their state-of-the-art equipment and skilled team of lawn experts, are ready to take on any job you need completed for your lawn, such as lawn maintenance, fertilization, turf weed control, grub control, driveway weed control, overseeding, and shrub trimming. Call Aaron at 217-653-0198 or Scott at 217-653-0197. Bemis Lawn Service, they've got an eye for all things green. Go Hornets!
All About Dance and More LLC is celebrating Season 18 by offering more opportunities for athletes to train, compete, and build strong community connections. Our classes emphasize fundamental skills, teamwork, and sportsmanship, while our competitive teams focus on pushing boundaries and achieving greatness. Join us to experience the energy of AADM with recreational and advanced team options. Wishing all local athletes success this season. AllAboutDanceandMore.com.
Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store. Spring savings, March 1st through April 30th. Let's start off with getting a Napa racing hat with a $25 purchase while supplies last. One of the best drivers in NASCAR, the number 9 Chase Elliott. Also, visibility, wiper blades. It's gonna rain. It's raining today. You gotta make sure Mama sees through that windshield. She don't want to be mad at you. Exact Fits wiper blades are on sale. Rain-X are on sale. The Napa Performer brand's on sale. Let's see your way clear. Get the good stuff with Napa know-how.
Rolling Greens Golf Course is one of the most scenic and beautiful golf courses in central Illinois. They offer full-season golf passes for $655, seniors for $590, student passes for $260. Want the whole family to play? A family play season pass is only $875. Call Rolling Greens for more information about these seasonal rates, golf cart options, and unlimited play Mondays for $30 at 217-773-3085.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Lisa Surratt back here with you. We're going to go ahead and give you the keys to the game, which is actually brought to you today by Blessing Health Systems. If it's a possible strain, sprain, or fracture, head to Blessing Orthopedic Walk-In Clinic, 8 to 5, Monday through Friday at Blessing Health Center at 4800 Main in Quincy. No appointment needed. Unfortunately, I had 2 friends who have recently had falls, sustained fractures, so between the 2 clinics and the hospitals, they've been checking those out, I'm sure. So, starting lineup or the keys to the game today. For the Lady Hornets, it's going to be instituting that pitching. We're a younger team. They're working on their pitching, so it's to get that ball across and get strikes. Because unfortunately, for every walk we give, it is a potential run. The other one is when you get up to the bat, make sure you're putting that bat to the ball so that you can execute a run on that. So those would be the 2 main keys to the game that I'm going to give you here today for ladies softball. And I do see at least one of our officials here, so I'm going to go ahead and walk on us into the starting lineup, which is brought to you by Dot Transportation. If you're wanting to earn a CDL license or drive for a growing company, check out Dot Transportation's driving school. While you're in school, receive a weekly salary, free tuition, job placement, hands-on training. Learn more, apply today at drivefordti.com. So, on the Hornets side of things, we got a few changes because we've had a couple additions to our roster. So batting order will be Jamie Lohr. She will be actually in short. Nina Boylan will be behind the plate. Taylor Cravens will be on second. Joey Ham will be in center. Renessa Wart will be on third. Lily Ham will be on first. Emerson Scott will be in left. Liz Christensen will be in right. Olivia Martinez is our designated person today. And Kylie Oxley will be our flex, and she's actually going to be starting off pitching today. So on the Triopia side of things, their leadoff will be Miley Tracy, and she is playing center. Adeline Tracy will be at the mound. Addison Roan will be behind the plate. So Adeline and Addison is what we got there. Lucy Dion, she will be in short. Ray Greenstreet will be on third. Sophia Ogden will be on second. Maggie Perlier will be on right. Gabby Myers will be on first. And Lydia Perlier will be in left field. So That makes up our lineup, and we will go through those as they come in because we give you the starting three, which is brought to you by Yingling and Nissen Agency. They're an insurance agency that you can find on 111 West Washington there in Mount Sterling, or Chad and Mike, you can give them a call at 217-773-3397. But they will give you the starting three every time when they come up for that. As I said, right now you have the umpires and the coaches at the mound. So with that, we'll take one more sponsor break, and we should be ready for ball.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. For the past 50 years, our family has committed to providing the finest facilities and compassionate services to our community. We pledge to continue to assist the families we serve as though they were our own. We also want to wish the best of luck to all those competing on the playing field or striving for excellence in the classroom. You all make Hornet Nation so very proud. And remember, go Hornets!
For 10 years, I was a correctional officer. It was great. I just wanted something different. I think it was just time for a change. When I chose to go to CDL school, it's like you think you can drive, but when I come to DOT, like they take the time to take you out there with a driver and they just guide you. For me, that's what I needed to do and what I wanted to do. When my life needed a reset, I took the wheel.
My name is Chad Downs. I am from Rushville, Illinois. I am currently the Director of Medical Imaging at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. In this day and age where patients have many options to choose for facilities where they can go for their healthcare needs, one should not have reservations about coming to Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We provide excellent outpatient care along with inpatient care as well. We're a small enough facility that everyone knows everyone, and we know that every day we can impact their lives.
My name is Rick Reining, and I'm from Browning. I think there's a lot of different reasons that people should choose Culbertson. It's family taking care of family, friends taking care of friends, neighbors taking care of neighbors. Because
We're going to come back to that because we're ready for ball. Jamie Lohr's up to the plate, Nina Boylan's on deck, and Taylor Cravens is in the hole. And first one out is a ball. Tracy's on the mound, the wind and the pitch. A little on the high side, so we'll go for a ball there. Lohr steps back in. The wind and the pitch. It's got a swing and strike on her there for a 2-1 count. Batter steps back in. Tracy's on the mound. The wind, the pitch. Swing and strike number 2. So she went from being behind a 2-0 count to a 2-2 count. 2-2 count to the batter, Jamie Lohr. And the pitch. She got a piece of it. Pops up. Catcher's coming. And she caught it for the first out. Nice pop-up. It was literally to the left of me and my igloo. I can't see that. So, up to bat will be Nina Boylan. Boylan will be behind the plate catching for the Hornets. The wind and the pitch. She went around on that for the first strike. Looks in, and the pitch. Got a tip off on a foul on that, so it is an 0-2 count. Tracy steps back on the plate. And the pitch. Outside for a ball. For a 1-2 count. Looks in, and the pitch. Ooh, low and inside, so got a strikeout there. For out number 2. Bringing up Taylor Cravens, and on deck is Joey Ham. Tracy looks in, and the pitch. Craven went swinging at the first one for an 0-1 count. The wind, the pitch. Swinging strike number 2. And the pitch. High for ball. So we have a 1-1 or a 1-2 count to the batter with 2 outs on the board to start off the first inning. Looks in the pitch. She takes it out to left field. Got past the left fielder, and she's going to get a stand-up double on that. Great job there, Miss Taylor. Bringing up Joey Ham to the plate. It's Adeline Tracy on the mound, and behind the plate for Trojans is Addison Roan. And the first one to Ham was a strike. Looks in, and the pitch. Kind of low there, but she went swinging at it, so we have an 0-2 count. 0-2 count to Joey Ham. The wind in the pitch. High side. First ball in there then. 1-2. And she went down on a swinging strike. So that is no runs scored on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. So as we go into the bottom of the first, it is still a 0-0 game.
You see these people in the community. It's just a connection that I haven't felt at other facilities that I've worked at. The patient stopping back by the ER and saying, hey, thank you, is an amazing feeling.
Just like a coach preparing their team for the new season, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified technicians at Henry Automotive, want to make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive is located 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Hi, this is Brad Cassing at Ray Insurance Agency here in Mount Sterling. We're located at 128 West Main Street. You can reach us at 217-773-3851. You may know that we are specialists in farm insurance as well as crop insurance and crop hail. But what you might not know is that we can quote and give you competitive quotes on your home, your auto, and your commercial business. So please feel free to give us a call at 217-773-3851 for all your insurance needs.
Lisa, right back with you as we go into the bottom of the first. The first 3 batters for Triopia will be Miley Tracy, Adeline Tracy, and Addison Roan. And that's brought to you by Yingling and Nissen Agency over on 111 West Washington and Mount Sterling. And the first 2 pitches in are both balls. High side for a ball there. And our battery today is Ogsley and Boylan. She got a piece of it, takes it out to center past Ham, so she's going to get at least a stand-up double. She's going into third, cutting it in for the relay, and staying there, so she's going to get a triple on that one. Bringing up Adeline Tracy. Ellen heads up. I have a feeling boys are flying out some this direction. The wind in the pitch comes in there for a ball. Looks in the pitch. She takes it to left. And Wart picked it up. I couldn't see it from my angle, but Wart took that. So we'll say out number 1 on a infield pop to third. Good job, Renessa. Bringing up Addison Roan. A little high for that one, so we'll take a ball. And the pitch, drop that one down. She's coming in to cover. Runner did stay at third, so we'll go for a 2-0 count there. And the pitch. I'm not for sure if they have to call that a strike or not because it hit the bat. They do. That is the most unusual thing I've seen. It went behind her but hit her bat, so they have to call it a strike. So she has a 2-1 count to her. Against all odds. Came in too high there and close, so it is a 3-1 count. She rides the inside of the plate and the pitch. She takes it to left, just over the head of Emerson Scott, and a run will score. And we're going to give her a double on that. Making it a 1-0 game right now. Triopia leading. Coming up now is Lucy Dion. Dion is playing short for the Trojans. She's got 1 out on the board. Runner on second. She pops it up. Out of play. For strike number 1. The pitch. High side there for a 1-1 count. Wind in the pitch. High side. Nice stop by Boylan. Runner goes back. Two 1 count on the board. 1 out. Runner hanging out on second. High for ball 3. She gets a piece of it, and it does go right down third base line. Stayed fair. Runner got in. Ooh, it was a clean throw. Almost had her out at second. Not there, but pretty close. So she'll get a double on that. Up to the plate. Ray Greenstreet. And first one to her's a ball. Winding the pitch. A little high for ball. Two-0 count. And runner on second. And the pitch. She got a piece of it, takes it to center. Ham got a piece of it and kept on to it. Runner's going to third. Made it there clear, but cut the ball off. So out number 2 on the board. Nice catch by Ham. Bring it up to the plate, Sophia Ogden. She is playing second base today. Got 2 outs. We'd like a third one with no more runs. Nice strike right across it. Bring it right across it, Kyla. She did. Got a piece of it, so strike number 2. Kaylin, probably. Looks in, and the pitch. She took a piece of it to third. Wart gets it down to first in time. Good job there. So, that one was a 5-3 out. But not before 2 runs were scored on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. So as we go into the top of the second, Triopia is leading 2-0 over your Brown County Hornets.
I'm Toby Stay with Land Guys, and for more than 17 years, I've been helping rural land buyers and sellers make the most of their land investments in Brown County and throughout this region. Whether you're selling family land or looking for the perfect hunting ground, I know what it takes to get the job done and get it done right. If you're ready to buy or sell, call or text me at 217-257-6096, and let's make your land goals happen.
I'm Toby Stay, and we are Land Guys.
When it comes to buying or selling your home, having the right realtor makes all the difference. At LG Realty, we're not just realtors, we're your neighbors. For over 14 years, we've been helping families across Brown County navigate.
Wart just got a hit into just at the grass on third and made a single. Knew I came back for a good reason there. Good job, Renessa. Bringing up Lily Ham, Emerson Scott, and Liz Christensen. Brought to you by Yingling & Nissen Agency. Find them on the web at ynagency.com. Ball for there. Looks in. The pitch. Pops up for a foul. Lily got a piece of it, just took it the wrong direction. So you got a 1-1 count on the board and a runner on first. The pitch. Another foul ball hit. Shook my camera, and now we're going to miss third base, and I'm going to have to see if I can figure out how to fix that, since Steve is on the other diamond. When we take a commercial break, The wind in the pitch. She gets a piece of it, pops it up. Third baseman was able to get it for out number 1. Infield pop-up covered by third baseman. Bringing up Emerson Scott. Wind in the pitch. Got a piece of it. Takes it back to the pitcher. Goes down to second for 1. Not in time for the double play. So that's out number 2. And Liz Christensen. She went swinging at that. She comes in from the left side. Second one in. She gets a piece of it. And it drops in front of the left fielder. So it's a single there. And Scott got on over to second. And up to the plate is Olivia Martinez. Coming in there swinging for strike number 1. Wind in the pitch. High side. Ball 1. They must have got one in there that I didn't see because it looks like a 1-2 count. Shows the sign of the bunt, pulls it back, gets a piece of it, takes it into right side of left field, and Scott comes in for a run. Good job, girls. Nice job, Olivia. And she made it then on over to second. So Christensen's over on third. And Scott came in for 1. So we have a 2-1 game with Triopia leading, but we have runners on second and third with 2 outs. And Jamie Lohr steps in. First one's a swing and strike. The wind in the pitch. Lohr went swinging on that one, so we have an 0-2 count to her. We got 2 runners in scoring position. Jamie needs to get a piece of it. She does. She gets a piece of it, and it went to center field for out number 3. Pop up to center. So what did we get here? We had 1, 2, 4 hits, no errors, 2 left on, and 1 run was scored. So as we go into the bottom of the second, Triopia is leading 2-1 on that Cast Communication scoreboard.
The real estate market with local expertise you can trust. LG Realty, local, trusted, experienced.
Los Rancheros Restaurant in Mount Sterling is your destination for authentic Mexican food. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Come and enjoy their daily specials on food and drink. Having a party? Check out Los Rancheros for catering your next event or gathering. Los Rancheros Authentic Mexican Restaurant, 408 Quincy Road, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-7800.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do.
We'll come back to that on our next commercial break, and it looks like I did at least get the camera line back up, so I feel good about that part of it. And first one in is a ball. First batter up is Maggie Parlar. Second one's a swing and strike. So your first three batters for Triopia will be Maggie, Gabby, and Lydia. She got a piece of it, takes it to left, drops in front of Scott. She's on the road and going to go for a stand-up single there. Bring it up, Gabby Myers. Gabby is first baseman for Triopia. And on the mound for Brown County is Oxley, and behind the plate is Boylan. Runners going to second. Not quite in time. Good attempt. So we'll give her a stolen base there. And the first one to Myers is a ball. And we just got a baseball on our diamond. Liz looks in, the wind and the pitch. Strike called, 1-1 count. I think I just called her by the wrong name. The wind and the pitch in the dirt. Boylan was able to keep it there. Runner's going to go ahead and go back. Oxley's on the mound. Oxley and Boylan for Brown County. Looks in the pitch. Swing and strike, taking it to third. And got her! Good job, Boylan and Ward for out number 1. And Myers has got a 2-2 count. Dropped it a little low, so it is a full count now. 3-2 to Myers. Looks in, and the pitch. Way high there, but Boylan kept a hold of it, and runner is on a base on balls. Triopia has got the things on their arms, so they're getting their indicators. She steps in from the left. And the first one to her is a ball. That is Lindy Perlayer. Wind in the pitch. She gets a strike swinging there. Ham walks over, tags her out for out number 2. Bringing us back to the top of the order, which is Miley Tracy. She got a triple and is the run that's on the board. She got a piece of it, and oh, Lord just about had it. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to score that as, I think Game Changer would probably give her an E on that. E6 gets her on, and runner moved on over to second with that. Or excuse me, to third. So up is Adeline Tracy. Runner's going, and she's made it easily down to second. So you have 2 outs on the board, runners in scoring positions, however, on second and third. She pulls that one foul, so we have a 1-1 count to Adeline Tracy. She popped up to third when she was up in the first for an out. High side for a ball. Any place, girls. The wind in the pitch. She gets a piece of it. Scott's coming in. Not able to keep a hold of it. So 2 runs scored on that. And likewise, I'm probably going to have to give that an E7 is what I'm going to say there. And she made it over to second base. So bringing up to the plate, Addison Roan. Roan had a double in the first and is one of the runs on the board. First one to her is a high ball. Scoreboard is corrected. I had made an error on that one. We have a 2-0 count. Steps back in. Wind in the pitch. She pops it up. It is just by the fence, so giving her a double and a RBI on that one. Making it a 5-1 on that Cast Communications scoreboard. With still 2 outs, runner on second, bring it up to the plate. Lucy Dion, she had a double in the first and was left stranded. High side for ball 1. Looks in the pitch. High again. Ball number 2. On deck is Ray Greenstreet, and in the hole is Sophia Ogden, if they get that far. Runner's going to get to third on a loose pitch. So Dion at the plate with a 3-0 count. And she gets a base on balls there. Ray Greenstreet coming in. She popped up to center for an out in the first. We'd take that again. Looks in the pitch. She's going for a stolen base to second. And Greenstreet has a ball on that one. Looks in the pitch. Strike called. She looked at it, didn't swing, and it was a strike. So it's a 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, and 2 runners in scoring position. Got high on that one for a ball. And the pitch. Swing and strike. Got away from the catcher and runner in on that one. And runner from second moved over. Making that 6-1 on that Cast Communications scoreboard with a 2-2 count to the batter. She's got a piece of it, took it foul, and coach caught it. We'd like to get Green Street out of here. Come on in, Oxy, and get a good one. Swinging, and down she went. So, with that, we had 2 hits, and I called it 2 errors, 1 left on, and 4 runs scored, making it a 6-2 or 6-1 on that Cast Communication scoreboard. With that, we'll take a commercial break and be back with you.
At the Main Street Repair, they repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
When you are ready to move to a new home or refinance the one you are in, Farmers State Bank and Trust Company in Mount Sterling will make sure the process moves along smoothly. With competitive rates, superior service, and great solutions that fit your lifestyle and budget. Call us today and get everything you need to get moving. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Lisa Surratt with you as we go into the top of the third. Top 3 batters for us will be Boylan, Craven, and Ham, being Joey. Boylan takes a swing and strike for the first one and pops it up foul in front of me. But she didn't mess up my camera, at least. Adeline Tracy's still on the mound, brings it in for a high ball for a 1-1 count. Train in our background. Boylan swings at that one for a 1-2 count. Winding the pitch. Outside for ball. 2-2 count to Boylan. She struck out in the first, doesn't want to do that here, and she did go down swinging though. That'll be out number 1, and bring it up to the plate, Taylor Craven. She had a double back in the first, hit out on the left field side of things, and then got stranded on second. So let's see what Taylor's got going for her. Strike low and on the outside. And the pitch. Swing and strike. Wind picks up and my igloo just starts flipping around here, but at least I'm nice and warm. Sun doesn't want to seem to be shining out here in Arensville right now. Winding the pitch. She went down swinging on that one for out number 2. Bringing up Joey Ham, and she was struck out in the first. So let's see what Joey can do this time. Adeline steps on, the wind and the pitch. High for ball. And the pitch. High for ball number 2. Wind in the pitch. Ham gets a hold of it, takes it too short, and they were able to get her out. So that was a 6-3 out for out number 3. And unfortunately, there was no runs scored, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. So as we go into the bottom of the third, Triopia is leading 6-1 over on that Cass Communications scoreboard.
As a student at St. Mary's School, your child will receive strong educational foundation embedded with Christian values. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, have individual iPads, along with personalized attention with a small class size. St. Mary's also offers Fulham half-day pre-K, affordable tuition, a family atmosphere, and exceptional teachers. Register your child today by calling Melissa at St. Mary's School at 217-773-2825. Larry Denton Accounting has been serving Brown County and the surrounding area for over 40 years. Lance Pabin and his staff work with businesses, individuals, and farmers, offering tax preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultations. Larry Denton Accounting, 443 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, Illinois. Put their experience to work for you today. Call 217-773-3400.
Yingling and
Welcome back to Yingling and Nissen Agency and our next sponsor break, because we are ready for ladies softball, and the first one up to bat will be Ray Greenstreet, and she got a ball to her the first pitch. And it looks like it's a no scores on the baseball side of things, as I'm trying to look them up. Fortunately, it's a 2-0 pitch. Now it is a 3-0 pitch. So let's bring that ball back in there, Kaylin, and make it count here. Now the sun's coming out. Strike called. Looks in the pitch. She gets a piece of it. It took it into right field for a nice single. Bringing up Sophia Ogden. She was a 5-3 out in the first. And yes, it is a 0-0 over on the boys' diamond. We have a 1-1 to the batter right now. Got a piece of it. Laura was able to stop it, so it didn't go out into the... It was a grounder that was trying to go out of the infield, but Laura did get it stopped, so did get a hit on that one. We'll give her a single, but we now have runners on first and second, where we could have had them farther. So up to the plate is Maggie Perlier. First one to her is a low ball. And the pitch, a little on the high side there. And somehow I missed it because it is Gabby who's up to bat. My bad there. She's got a 2-0 count. Pops up. Scott's going over and made a catch. Good job on that one, Emerson. Pop up to Scott. And bring it up to the plate, Lindy. Up, I know exactly. She got a piece of it. Lord, took it to first. I'm not for sure why we didn't go to second. May have been on the way we had to turn or something, but she made it down there. They called that a hit. So we have runners a full count here. Bases are loading, and up to the plate is Miley Tracy. She gets a piece of it, takes it to center, and there is nobody there. 1 run scores. 2 run scores. Nice hit by, unfortunately, nobody there. So she actually got over to third on that. I'm going to get some runs scored here. A run there. And up to bat. Let's see if I got my score right. It's 9-1 on that Cast Communications scoreboard. With we have a baseball on the diamond again. And Adeline Tracy is at the plate with 1 ball to her. The wind in the pitch. High for a ball. Two-oh count with 1 out. Looks in the pitch. We went on the low side there, so now we have a 3-0 count. Looks in and the pitch. She got a piece of it, took it foul though. So a 3-1 count to the batter, Adeline Tracy. Looks in the pitch. She gets a piece of it, takes it out to left. It dropped, a run scores, and she's going to get a double on that one. Making it 10-1 on that Cast Communications scoreboard. Oxley's going to slow this thing down and get some outs. Just bring it across. She looks in the pitch. Ball one. In the dirt, got away from Boylan, and runner is over to second. Or excuse me, over to third. So we have a 2-0 count. Three-oh to the batter. The pitch. High for base on balls. Lizzie Dion coming up. She has had a single and was left stranded, and she's had a base on balls and was left stranded. Coach is out to the mound. With that, we'll take a quick commercial and be back with you.
Insurance. Stop in and talk to one of our agents today about your insurance needs.
We really appreciate the support of the community in our business for the last 40-some years. Come and see us if you have questions on your policy with us, or if you want a quote and you're with someone else now, we'd be happy to work with you.
Give Yingling and Nested Agency a call at 217-773-3397. Go Hornets!
Confused about the tax savings, cost, and other information about solar? Tired of door-to-door salesmen knocking at your door? Talk to the professionals at Scranton Heating and Cooling. Let the Comfort Man make it simple for you so you can discover the tax credits and options that are best for your home or business.
We'll come back to Comfort Man. And a run's going to score. Cutoff man was there. It was a nice hit by Lucy. She hit into left field. Got a double on that and a run scored. So we have runners at second and third. One out. And up to the plate. I think they changed something. Something's got me messed up on my count. Because Green Street is who is up, and I had her just doing that. So I'm trying to correct a scorebook. Rona's over on third. And Dion is on second. And batter has a 0-2 count to her. She got a piece of it to keep herself alive. So 0-2 count to the batter. One out and runners on second and third. Got a little high on that one, so we have a 1-2 count. The pitch. High for 2-2 count. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 runners on. We'd like to get the second out. And we did. Runners coming in and didn't get over there in time with the catcher throwing her out. So another run scored. Bringing up Sophie Ogden. Strike called. And runner moved on over to. We have runners on second and third. Ogden's got a 2-1 count. She took it to left field, got past Emerson, run scores, 2 run scores. And Ogden moved on over to second base. So up to the plate is Maggie. They're throwing down that she got on over there to third on a stolen. It's 14-1 on that Cass Communication scoreboard. In the bottom of the third was still just one out. And we went high on that one for a ball. For ball number 2. Wind in the pitch. Strike called. I have a different count, so I'm trying to see what the umpire's saying here. The wind in the pitch took a base, so I must have been wrong. So that is a base on balls. Bringing up to the plate, Gabby Myers, and I think we're going to have a pitching change. So with that, we'll take a break with our sponsors and be back with you.
Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com.
Mount Sterling Foods offers our community the selection, variety, and pricing found in a larger market, offering convenience and customer service second to none. Check out the daily lunch specials each day on their Facebook page, or stop by and get some of their delicious fried chicken for Sunday lunch or any meal. Weekly grocery specials can be found in the Democrat Message. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., Sunday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Mount Sterling Foods, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, proud sponsor of Brown County students in athletics.
Timewell Drainage Products is a locally owned family company that has provided incredible employment opportunities in our area for over 40 years. Our constantly growing company is always looking for dynamic individuals who want to be part of an innovative, fast-paced team. To join our team, visit us online at timewellpipe.com. Timewell Drainage Products, a proud community employer since 1982.
Cassing Lumber Company in Mount Sterling is celebrating 50 years in business. We are
Back with you. We did have a pitching change. We got Sammy Johnson at the mound. We did also have another Frank went into left field, and Scott went over to center. And we have a 1-1 count. And must have got nipped by it. So that is a base on balls. And stepping into the plate will be Lindy Perlier. And the pitch, way high. So we have runners on all 3 bases. Two balls to her, 2-1 count. And now we have a full count. There's there. Ogden is on third. Maggie's on second. And we walked a run in there. High ball there, so to Miley Tracy, we have a 2-0 count. And we still have runners on all pads. And we only have one out, so we got to go work here, girls. And the pitch. Ball. So we have a 3-0 count. Wind in the pitch. And base on ball, so we're walking that run in. So on the Cats Communication scoreboard, it says 6-1. Girls are going to the mound to just calm that Sammy down. She has just really recently joined the team, so still may have some beginning jitters there, so working her out. But it is a 6-1 on that Cast Communication scoreboard with only one out, and we are in the bottom of the third. Let's see if I can find out what the boys are doing over there. I hear some clapping going on, but don't know for certain. Boys look, they have a 4-0 game going with Brown County leading. Nice hit. Got us in. Run scores. Took it out to center. Second run scores. But it was a nice strike in there, so we'll give her a hit on that. And runners moved around. It is now, oh, went back and hit the pitcher. Run scores. Unfortunately, if you get hit by the batter, you get hit, but you don't get it if you get hit by the coming back at you. So Sammy says, I'm fine. So we now have runners on first and second. That one's in the dirt. Everybody's moving. And up to the plate is Lucy Dion. Lucy's had a base on ball. She's had 2 singles, and she's been stranded twice and scored once. So got a strike there. Good job, Sammy. (19-1) on that Cast Communication scoreboard. She pops it up and out of play. And it does look like the boys have got a 4-0 going on that side. Popped up foul. Kept herself alive on it, so she's got a 1-2 count. Gets a piece of it. Gets into the grass, and a run scores. And she's moving on over to second. She's going to actually get a single on that one. And then the girls just didn't get it quite in, fielding it in. So you now have runners on second and third, and up to the plate is Ray Greenstreet, and she just hit it into center field, and a run scored. And moved runners on, so we got runners on first and third. Got a piece of it, took it foul, and she being Ogden. Fortunately, we've been through the lineup and coming back again, so my scoreboard's a mess. But it's okay. And the pitch. She pops it up, out of play. So it's an 0-2 count to her. She had a 5-3 out back in the first, and then she had a single and scored, and she had a double and scored. So we'd like to just get her out here. Took it back. Got Laura stopped it, but not able to get it cleanly. And runner's going to, they went ahead and did us a throw out, so we did get the out there. With that, we'll just take a sponsor break and be back and give you an update on scores.
Your one-stop shop for all the supplies you need for your next home improvement project. Top quality lumber, building materials, and paint will give your home the freshness it deserves. We also offer a unique gift shop with new items every season for your home decor. Come visit us in Mount Sterling and always think Cassing Lumber. We'll all be glad you did.
Hi, I'm Heather Henry, owner and instructor at Heather's Tumble and Tap in Mount Sterling, where we have been teaching dance to the children of Brown County and the surrounding areas since 1995. We offer classes in tap, jazz palm, tumbling, and offer an all-boys tumbling class for all those future Hornet athletes. At Heather's Tumble and Tap, we focus on fun, friends, and the fundamentals of dance in a non-competitive atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook to stay up to date on upcoming classes and events. Go Hornets!
A Rustic Garden ships home and garden accents coast to coast, right from its location in Mount Sterling. The folks there customize each sail by painting unique and vintage colors to match the look of the home or flower garden. They also do wrought iron fencing. How long does that last? 100 years? 200 years? Who knows how long wrought iron fencing will last? Shop www.arusticgarden.com and get it shipped directly to your front door.
The Tracy family.